Good morning, students. How are you? Today is new morning. I'm thinking you are having new thoughts in your brain. Okay, so I want to give you one thought to you. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Your future is created. Means you are creating your future on trusting on today, not tomorrow. Means मैंने आप लोगों को बोला कि आज का काम आज करिए, कल पर मत छोड़िए. इफ यू आर डूइंग द सेम थिंग देन you can make your future, you can make your career. If you will be successful in your life, only the motto in our brain, the thought in our brain that our future is created by what we are doing today. We are not depending on tomorrow. That's right, students. I hope so you will be follow this thought. करेंगे ना सब लोग? Yes. My hope is positive for you. Will you do it? Say yes. Yes, students? Okay. Now, till now, what we have done? We have done the rational number comparison, equivalent fractions, standard form, representation of rational number on number line. That thing we have covered. I hope so the concepts are clear. So, I am going through little bit with these recapitulations with you. Okay, students, if the number is written, example I am taking for standard form. If somewhere number is written 36 by 72, okay, they are saying convert it into standard form. I told you if you know the tables you can do, or if you know how to find out the HCF. Okay, 36 and 72 HCF. What is the highest common factor between them? This is 36. 36, if we are dividing by 36 upon 72 is divided by 36. What it will be? 1 by 2. So what is the standard form of 36 by 72? That is 1 by 2. Means lowest term. Standard form means converting into lowest terms. That's right. Now, if we want to identify or comparison which fraction is greater than the other one. We have discussed it earlier. Okay, if the number is given 4 by 7, rational number is 4 by 7 and 5 by 9. We have to need to show कि which one fraction is greater. I have given you 3 points. Okay, now let's try 4 multiplied by 9. What it is giving us? 36. And 7 multiply 9, 7 multiply 5, but it is giving 35. Okay, if AD, okay, AD is greater than BC, yes, then what condition will be followed? I have told you in the book, open your book, page number, this is 24. If AD is greater than BC, then which one is greater? A upon B is greater than C upon D. That's right, students. This condition I have told you, this is the first condition. Now, this is A, B, C, D. Okay, which one is greater? This is A, B, and this is B, C. Which one is greater? Not this is BC, sorry. This is BC. Which one is greater? This is greater. So which one is greater? 4 by 7 is greater than 5 by 9. That's right. And I have told you one more method. You can find out its LCM. What is the LCM of 7 and 9? That is 63. So we can make denominator 63. Multiplying by 9 by 9. What is it? 36 by 63. Is it clear, students? Now next is 5 by 9. In it also we want to make denominator as 63. So by which number? 7 by 7. What is it? 35 by 63. Both the denominators are common. So which one number is greater? 36 is greater than 35. So which one is greater? 4 by 7 is greater than 5 by 9. In this I have done the two methods. I hope so it's clear to you. Either you want to apply this one or by the LCM method. This is the LCM method what I have done. First you have taken out the LCM of 7 and 9. As I told you ki 7 and 9 LCM will be 63 because both the numbers are different. They never lie in the same table. So their product will be its LCM. So this is 7 9s are 63 and 9 7s are 63. Both the denominators are same. We are comparing the numerator. So 36 is greater than 35. 36 is for 4 by 7. Therefore 4 by 7 is greater than 5 by 9. It's clear to you? Okay. I want to recap with the representation of rational number on a number line. Okay, students. Now, students, I have taken one example. Represent 4 by 7, 8 by 7, minus 3 by 7 and minus 1 by 7 on number line. What is the denominator? 7. So, both the side it will be represented as, because we are going to represent positive number as well as negative number on the number line. Is it clear? So this is 0 and this is positive. Right hand side we are representing the positive number and at left hand side we are presenting negative number. That's right. Now we will be start. We can write 0 by 7. Am I right? Then this is 1 by 7. Equal distance should be there with each and every number. So you have to use scale. Okay, scale and the pencil. Appropriate distance you have to take in between each and every number. 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 7 by 7, 8 by 7. Okay, similarly minus 1 by 7, minus 2 by 7, minus 3 by 7, minus 4 by 7. Okay. So what we are going to represent first of all 4 by 7. This is 4 by 7. Okay. You have to recapitulate because in the previous video we have done 8 by 7. This is 8 by 7. And 7 by 7 means this is 1. Okay. Next is minus 3 by 7. This is minus 3 by 7. Okay, and one more minus 1 by 7. This is the representation of the number on the number line, rational number on the number line. Is it clear, students? So we will be go for the next questions of exercise 3.1. Question number 2 is write the following rational number in standard form. I have written in short the question. Don't go according to this. Go with the book question. Okay, its first part is 121 upon minus 110. First of all, you will make the denominator positive. So what you will be do? You will be write minus sign in numerator, minus 121 by 110. Now we can convert it into standard form. So what is it? 121 and this is 11. If we are dividing it by 11, what we are getting? 11 by 10. So what is the standard form of 121 by 1 minus 110? That will be minus 11 by 10 because this is minus and this is positive. So the answer will be negative. Whenever one digit is negative, other digit is positive, your answer will be negative in multiplication and division. That is the thing only followed in multiplication and in division. Is it clear, students? Now it's B part. This is written minus 84 by minus 27. That's right. First of all, we will be make it simplest. Both the negative signs are there, so it will be cancelled out. We can write 84 by 27. Now we will be checked. This is even number, this is odd number. So both will never lie in the same table. Okay, so we will be go with the 3 table. So we have to recapitulate the divisibility of 3. The sum up of the digits. Whatever is, it is the multiple of 3. Then the number will be divisible by 3. What is the sum? 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 is the multiple of 3. So the number will be divisible by 3. Okay. And what is 2 plus 7? 9. 9 is also multiple of 3. so that we can divide by 3. Both the number will be divisible by 3. Is it clear? Now 84 divided by 3. What it is? 3 2s are 6. Yes, 2 will be remainder. Or 3 8s are 24. That's right. And 3 9s are 27. This is the standard form of the number. Question number 2, C part is minus 95 by minus 90. Again both are negative. So we can write 95 by 19. As if we know the table of 19, we can cut 19 ones are 19 and 19 fives are 95. So what is the standard form? This is 5. D part. 108 upon minus 21. So can we write minus 108 upon 21? Okay. Now let's see. Both the number 2 plus 1 3. 8 plus 1 9. So both the number will be lying in the table of 3. So we are starting 3 7s are 21. 3 3s are 9 or 3 6s are 18. What it will be? Minus 36 by 7. This is the standard form of the given number. Is it clear, students? Student, our question number 3 is write 3 equivalent rational numbers for each of the following. Whatever the numbers are given, 4 parts are there, so we have to write down their equivalent rational numbers. This is the number. So we are going to write down 3 equivalent rational number. First is minus 4 by 7 into 2 by 2. That's right, which is equals to minus 8 by 14. Second one is minus 4 by 7 is equals to minus 4 into 3 upon 7 into 3. This is second. This is minus 12 by 21. Third one is minus 4 by 7 is equal to minus 4 into 4 upon 7 into 4, which is equals to minus 16 upon 28. Note it down first, then I will go for the next. I am going to erase the board. Students, have you noted down? Note it. First. Now next is 2 by minus 11. So can we write it minus 2 by 11? That's right, we are making denominator as positive. I told you always convert the denominator as a positive. So we are going to write 3 equivalent fraction which is equal to minus 2 by 11. Which is equal to minus 2 into 2 upon 11 into 2, which is minus 4 by 22. That's right, if we will be solving, we will get the same number. Again, minus 2 by 11 is equal to minus 2 into 3 upon 11 into 3. What it is? Minus 6 by 33. Is it clear? Next is minus 2 by 11. Which is equals to minus 2 into 4 upon 11 into 4, means minus 8 by 44. That's right, it's C part. I'm going to explain its C part also to you. C part is minus 7 by minus 8. Okay, both are negative, so we can say this number is positive number. Can we write it? Now, first is 7 by 8. Is equals to 7 into 2 upon 8 into 2. 14 by 16. Is it clear? 7 by 8, which is equals to 7 into 3 upon 8 into 3. That is 21 by 24. Now next 7 by 8 is equal to 7 into 4 upon 8 into 4, which is equals to 28 by 32. D part you can do by your own, but it should be in the notebook. D part is homework. Okay? Keep it properly in your brain. Write down somewhere D part is its homework, so you will be do by your own. Mention this is homework. Is it clear, students? Now student, question number 5. Represent given rational number on a number line. First is 0 by 3. I have told you we will be draw a line line means which can be extended in both the direction, left hand side as well as right hand side endlessly. Okay, this is the definition of line. It can be extended endlessly both the direction. So this is the origin 0. Okay, and they are saying represent 0 by 3. I have shown all the rational number with the same denominator, and this is 0 by 3. That's right, students. Now its second part is minus 4 by 5. Okay, minus 4 by 5. So we will be draw again the number line extend endlessly, because this is negative number. So 0. This is positive side. This is negative. Okay. 1 by 5, 2 by 5, so on. Okay, this we can write minus 1 by 5, because I am having the negative number, so I have drawn, I have taken more part of negative numbers. This is minus 2 by 5, minus 3 by 5, minus 4 by 5, and minus 5 by 5, which is equals to minus 1. That's right. And what we want to represent? Minus 4 by 5. This is the representation of minus 4 by 5. Whatever the number, if number is negative, we will be take more part of left hand side. If the number is positive, we will be take the, or you can do divide equally. Whatever you are feeling comfortable, better you can do. I am not bounding to you in a particular method. You can do by any easier method. If you are having any more easier method, you can follow it. Okay. Now question number 5C part is minus 7 by 6 represent on the number line. Its denominator is smaller than, numerator is greater than denominator, means number is greater than 1. Okay, this is negative number. Again we are taking positive, negative. As it is a negative number, so I am started from here. 0 by 6, minus 1 by 6, minus 2 by 6, minus 3 by 6, minus 4 by 6, minus 5 by 6, minus 6 by 6, means this is minus 1, minus 7 by 6, minus 8 by 6. So what we are representing? Minus 7 by 6. This is the representation of minus 7 by 6. Okay students, now its next part is 1 by 5. D is 1 by 5. Okay, 1 by 5 means this is positive number, negative and positive. Started with 0. If denominator is 5, we can write 0 by 5, 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5. We are going to represent only 1 by 5. So this is the representation of 1 by 5. Its E part, you can represent by your own 3 by 4. You have to represent by your own in notebook. Okay? Okay students, you can do along with it. Student, question number 6 is identify the greater rational number in the given pair. Okay, first pair is 4 by 7 and 5 by 9. So we are doing cross multiplication. 4 into 9, this is 36. 7 into 5, this is 35. I have the condition AD is greater than BC, then A upon B is greater than C upon D. This is A upon B and this is C upon D. So AD is greater than, we are having AD is greater than BC. Therefore, 4 by 7 is greater than 5 by 9. Which is the greater rational number? 4 by 7. 4 by 7 is greater. Is greater. Okay? That is the thing. Clear? Next part is 6 by minus 11 and minus 5 by 7. First of all, we will be transport negative sign in numerator, so that it will be minus 6 by 11 and minus 5 by 7. Is it clear? We will be doing the cross multiplication again. 6 into 7. Minus 6 into 7. This is minus 42. Minus 5 into 11. This is minus 55. So which one number is greater? Minus 42 is greater than minus 55. As the number is going on left side, they are smaller at the left side, okay, from the previous one. If I am saying 43 and 42, so which one is greater? This one is greater. If I am writing minus 43 and minus 42, which one is greater? Minus 42. Because this is the greater which is coming after previous one, okay. That is the thing with the negative numbers. So this is minus 6 by 11 is greater than minus 5 by 7. Clear to you? Student question 6, C part is 10 by 13 and minus 4 by minus 3. I told you when both the digits with the negative sign, so it will be as positive number because minus will be cancelled out by minus. Now 10 multiplied by 3, that is 30. 13 multiplied by 4, this is 52. Both are positive numbers. So which one is greater? 52 is greater than 30. 52 is greater than 30. So the condition here, if AD is less than BC, means BC is greater than AD, then A upon B is less than C upon D. Okay, therefore 10 upon 13 is less than minus 4 upon 3. Hence minus 4 upon 3 is a greater rational number. Clear, students? Question number 7 is arrange in ascending order. Given number need to arrange in ascending order. Do you know the meaning of ascending order, students? Yes, tell me. You have done from the class 1 ascending and descending. Ascending means you are coming up in staircase. Means or you are going every year. That is ascending order. First birthday you have celebrated, second birthday, third birthday, fourth birthday. This is the order of ascending order. Means smaller to bigger. Every year your age is increasing now. That is ascending order. Okay. So we are going to find out first of all LCM because we want to make the same denominator. It is the easiest way to find out which one is greater and which one is smaller. So LCM of 5, 7, 7. This is now 7. I have written minus 6 by minus 7 is equals to 6 by 7. What is it? This is 35. Okay. The easiest way, 7 and 7 LCM will be 7 and 5 and 7 LCM will be 35. 4 by 5 multiplies 7 by 7. This is 28 by 35. Minus 3 by 7 into 5 by 5. This is minus 15 by 35. Why I am multiplying? Because I want to make the denominator as 35 because LCM is 35. 6 by 7 into 5 by 5 is equals to 30 by 35. Now we have to see which one number is smallest number. This is the smallest one because this is the negative. Rest of positive number. Negative number is the smallest one number. Okay. This is for minus 3 by 7. Now we will be compare 28 and 30 which is smaller 28. So for 28 it is of 4 by 5. And which is remaining 6 by 7. That is minus 6 minus 7 which is given in the question. Clear, students? Its B part is minus 14 upon 80, minus 2 upon 3 and minus 1 upon 4. We are going to arrange in ascending order. First of all, we have to find out the LCM of 18, 3 and 4. See, whatever the least multiple, 18 2s are 36, 12 and 12 3s are 36 and 4 9s are 36. So 36 lies first, that is why the LCM is 36. There is another way by prime factorization you can find it out, but try to search the easiest method to find out the LCM. Okay, we want to make all the denominator as 36. 18 2s are 36. So it will be multiplied in numerator and denominator. Minus 14 upon 18 multiplied 2 by 2. This is minus 28 by 36. Similarly, minus 2 by 3, 12 by 12 multiplied 12 by 12. That is minus 24 by 36. Now minus 1 by 4 into 9 by 9 which is equals to minus 9 by 36. Now we will be compare because denominators are same. We will be compare the numerators. Which is the least number? whatever the highest negative number, that will be the least. सबसे बड़ा -28, -24, -9, इनमें जो सबसे बड़ा है बट वो नेगेटिव नंबर है इसलिए वो सबसे छोटा होगा. 28 इनमें सबसे बड़ा है लेकिन वो नेगेटिव है इसलिए वो सबसे छोटा हो गया. दैट इज वाई -14/18. देन -9 and -24, -24, this is for -2/3. And which is remaining? -9/36, which is equals to -1/4. This is the ascending order of this part. It's C part. 11 by -12, 0/5, -5/3. Here we can transport it in numerator. Okay, so this will be 12, denominator as positive. Now we are going to find out the LCM. 12, 5 and 3. This is 60. Okay, what is the LCM? 60 of 12, 5 and 3. Now we are making the denominator as 60. 12 multiplied by which number to make it 60? By 5. 12 5s are 60, so it will be multiplied in numerator also. -11 multiplied by 5, that is -55. So -55/60. Similarly, 0/5 multiplied 12/12 because denominator is 60. So 12 5s are 60 and 0 multiplied by 12 is 0. Next, -5/3. By which number we have to multiply 3 to get the 60? That is 20 3s are 60. So it will be multiplied in numerator also by 20. That is -100/60. So which is the bigger number in the other than the negative sign? C. अगर हम नेगेटिव साइन को नहीं देखते तो सबसे बड़ा कौन सा है? 100 है, लेकिन ये नेगेटिव नंबर है इसलिए ये सबसे छोटा हो गया. दिस इज द स्मॉलेस्ट वन, -5/3. देन -55, which is -11/12, or we can say according to the given question 11/-12, and remaining number is 0/5. Means this is smallest, then this one is little bit afterwards greater, and this is the greatest one. This is the ascending order of the given number. Students, it's D part. Means question number 7 D part you will be doing homework in the notebook, because one part I have explained 3 parts, one part will be done by you. Okay students? Now question number 8. In 7th question you have done, student, ascending order. Ascending order means from smaller to bigger. Now in question number 8 we are doing descending order. It's opposite to ascending order. In descending order you are going down from the top floor to the ground floor. Okay, means bigger to smaller you are going. First of all, I have converted the number into positive numbers. Okay, we are going to find out the LCM of 7, 14, 2 and 7. What is it? 14. Okay, 3/7 multiplied by 2/2. Because 7 2s are 14. We want the denominator as a 14. So 7 2s are 14. 3 2s are 6. 4/14 into 1/1. Because 14 is already there. So we will be multiplied 1/1. That is 4/14. Now 1/2. By which number we have to multiply? By 7. So it will be multiplied in numerator also. This is 7 1s are 7 and 2 7s are 14. 8/7. So which is the number required to make denominator as 14? 2. So it will be multiplied 2/2, which is 16/14. So all the positive number, which is the biggest? This is 16. Numerator, check out the numerator because denominators are same. So which is the biggest numerator? This is 16. 16 is for 8/7. That's right. Afterwards, remaining 3, 6, 4 and 7. 7 is the greatest. So what is it for 1/2? 1/2 is -1 by -2. That's right. We will be write down whatever digit is given with the symbol in the question form. Okay. Afterwards, what is it? 6 and 4 we will be counting. 6 is greater than 4. So what is it? 3/7. Next one is remaining is 4/14. This is minus. So I have written -4/14. So which is the biggest one? 8/7. Then -1/2 means they are going to the smaller side, bigger to small. Clear? Now students, it's B part. 5/-3, -4/8, 0/3, 1/2. We are going to arrange in descending order. Do you know anyone can tell me how we have to arrange? Yes, yes, yes. Speak out, students. Yes. We have to find out first LCM. LCM of 3, 8, 3, 2. That is, what is it? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 24. Good, 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 good. 24. Minus 5 by 3 into 8 by 8. Which is, what is 8 minus 40 by 24. 4 minus 4 by 8. Multiply 3 by 3. Minus 12 by 24. 0 by 3 into 8 by 8. What is it? 0 by 24. Then 1 by 2 into 12 by 12, which is equals to 12 by 24. Now we have to search which is the biggest one number. Okay, these two are negative numbers, these two are positive numbers. First of all, we will be see the positive number. 0 and 12, which is the greatest one? 12. So this is for 1 by 2. Then 0 by 3, because other are negative numbers. Now we will be seeing. I told you which is the biggest one number other than the negative sign. If this is with negative, this one is the smallest number. So this will be minus 4 by 8. And next minus 5 by minus 3. In the question this is this. Okay students, I hope so you can do C and D in homework. Okay, C and D part is homework. Okay student, it's C and D but you will be do by your own. Now question number 9 is fill in the blanks. Okay, these two numbers are first part, these two numbers are negative, so can we write it as a positive? Now 4 2s are 8. Okay, 4 2s are 8 and 16 into minus 3 is minus 48. So which one is greater? This is means A into C, A into D is greater than B into C. So that which one is greater? This one is greater. Is it clear? This is for this. Okay, this is greater. Now minus 4. So can we put this here? Is there any problem? No, I don't think so any problem. Okay. Minus 4 into 36. 36 2s are 72 minus 144. Okay, and 16 9s are also minus because this is minus 144. So both are equal. If you are checking 4 4s are and 4 9s are. So minus 4 by 9. Both the ways are right. Now it's C part 3 by 5 and we are comparing minus 4 by minus 7. So we will be cancelled out. Now 7 3s are 21. Okay, 3 into 7 is 21 and 5 into 4 is 20. Which is greater? 21 is greater than 20. So which one is greater? 3 by 5 is greater than minus 4 by minus 7. It's clear. Now in it we are doing 11 into 19. When we are multiplying 11 by 19, we are getting 209. And 15 into 16. What we are getting? 240. What we are getting? 240. So which one is greater? 240 is greater than 209. 240 for what? 240 is for 15 by 16. So which is greater? This is greater. Is it clear, students? Now question number 10. Find the absolute values of. The absolute value of a rational number is its positive numerical value. Whatever the number is given, its positive numerical value is the absolute value of the given rational number. This is 3 by 13. This is the symbol. I told you in the introduction of the absolute value, this is the symbol of absolute value. If we are finding the absolute value of 3 by 13, we will be keep within this symbol. And this will be always positive. This is positive, so it will be remains positive. B part, this is negative. Now it will be positive 5 by 16. बेटा कुछ नहीं करना आपने इसमें. अगर वो पॉजिटिव नंबर है एज इट इज आ जाएगा. अगर नेगेटिव है तो भी उसकी वैल्यू पॉजिटिव आएगी. मीन्स जो भी एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू के अंदर दिया है उसको हमें न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज की पॉजिटिव लिखनी होती है. 2 by minus 11, that is 2 by 11, minus 7 by minus 15, which is equals to 7 by 15. 19 by 23, this is positive, so its value will remain same, 19 by 23. I hope so. All the things are clear to you in this exercise. So you should do the practice of the exercise along with the examples till exercise 3.1. Whatever the examples are there, you have to revise thoroughly. Is it clear? Then your concept will be more clear for the next. And whatever I have given the homework, it's not too big homework. I have given one part. Okay, in one question I have given to you 2 parts. Otherwise, I have not given too much. So you will be doing. Thank you. Have a nice day, students.